come to the dance floor. I'm not DJing for them. I know you're on the dance floor. I know what I play because the person who's sitting down, rocking side to side, having a good time, that's who told me so. I keep playing. Every DJ plays to their suckers.
Think about it. When somebody says, when their opinion of a club, I like this club. I like 3D. I like 3DL. I like this spot. They're not really talking about they like the club because it could be a barn. You know what I'm saying? What they're talking about is the music. It's
which creates the atmosphere.
It's the music which creates the, like you said, the atmosphere. It's not only that, it creates the vibe.
Right, in the atmosphere.
People don't go to clubs because they like that club. No, they like the atmosphere, they like the vibe. The music amplifies the vibe, which amplifies the atmosphere.
Talking about
so if you don't like a club, it don't matter who's DJing there.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the atmosphere, and the music enhances the vibe, which enhances your experience.
Your experience. There we go. And we are talking about the power of music, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting topic. We've approached it from several different angles today. I think we're all, and Dawn Wilson, she says the same thing. Dawn Wilson Duncan, she says, sounds like y'all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Music affects you.
It does.
It does. It can.
Right. So to claim that it doesn't.
Yeah. When people say
I think
it doesn't.
when somebody said doesn't, they're not really wording their thoughts. I think they know that it does affect you in some way.
When people are saying
what they're saying is it's not going to make me do something I wouldn't normally do.
The actual lyrics that the people are saying is not making me do what they're saying. No. The vibe, the constant listening to that, the vibe of it, the instrumentals of it is what sets that tone for you. Like you said, you're constantly listening to trap music for over an hour or two. I guarantee you're going to be turned up or street in some kind of way because of that.
Right.
I
mean, you're walking around the house and it's in your head. It's in your subconscious.
It has the power to put something in you that may not be in you. And you see that with the quote-unquote suburban thug. I can see LaTanya Presley. She's saying, I've worked with children for over 20 years, and I've seen the effects of music on them. Just last week, I had a child who was on the autism spectrum and was running around the room. Calm down when I put on music. It can calm you down as well as turn you up.
Right.
Really.
Right.
Butler, he says, I tried a fight at a prom to that crime mob. See there?
See, and if they was playing some love music, you wouldn't have been fighting.
At the prom, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about you, but back in my day when there was a prom, we had one thing on our mind. And it was not fighting
It
somebody.
wasn't knucking and bucking.
It might have been some bucking. What's the name of this group?
The
Lost Children of Babylon.
Dream Spiral.
Dream Spiral, ladies and gentlemen. Look that one up. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that hip hop. Oh man, that joint got me too hype right there. That's the Lost Children of Babylon.
Yes, that was Dream Spiral. Before that, we had Star Rock with Forever. And also Lucid, and that was Religion.
That track, that set right there was dope, Sister Love.
Thank you. We were able to introduce a couple of new tracks in that segment, so I'm glad that you enjoyed that.
And that was just another classic example. That set of music right there, it did something to me.
It did.
It raised my vibration. It got me turned up.
Okay.
As the young folk like to say. You know what I'm saying? I was turned up. I was cranked. I was amped, you know?
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed that.
Yeah. Music did that.
Yes, music does that.
Yeah, for real, music does that.
As we can see, there is power in the music.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely understand that there is power in those vibrations that's being transmitted through tunes.
Right. And it's actually been scientifically researched. I've gone out there and I've done some research, recently or lately on music, and there's a certain frequency, a 420 hertz to be exact. If they can deliver music to you at that particular frequency, then it is going to open up the portals of your mind, and they're communicating directly with your subconscious.
Right.
And so this is not, we may be passively listening to music, but like you said, the powers that be, the forces that are basically manipulating us, they are scientifically. They know what they're doing.
They definitely know what they're doing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And study the power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind doesn't have a filter.
It doesn't have a filter, and it never turns off.
Right. Right. And it doesn't really know right from wrong. All that is determined by your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind is just going to take it all in as food, be it negative or positive.
Right.
And so this is why, you hear the term that we have to guard. We have to stand guard at the doorways to our minds.
That's right.
Stand guard at the doorways to our minds. And the best way to do that is to be able to filter out some of the things that we're taking in. And that goes for television, that goes for, movies. I, for one, I can kind of go on a tangent. When I'm on something, I can kind of, a lot of people, what do they call it when they're binge watching, right?
Yes.
A lot of people are binge watching a lot of shows on TV and cable shows and stuff like that. I binge watch YouTube videos.
He binge research.
I binge research
right.
when I'm on a new thing, maybe spiritually or consciously or otherwise. I kind of go in on it. And the way that YouTube works and Google works is the way that your mind works. We can talk about that a little bit later. But that's the way that your mind works, is because I'm looking up something and watching it a lot, then other things similar are popping up in my mind, in my feed.
Right. Isn't that something?
Just like our minds.
Right.
Incredible.
Very.
We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but what we got lined up here?
We actually have our hidden gem of the week, Connie Constance, singer-songwriter based out of London. Check her out.
We'll be back with facts.
Yeah, even the whistling is speaking to you. Right. Like everything matters.
Everything
matters. Good music matters, right? I love that hashtag. That's like one of my favorite hashtags. Maybe we can make that popular.
Which is also has a cosmic connotation. Anytime we say matter. Right.
Matter. Wow.
Black matter. The melanin, that blackness, that pure blackness. Matter. Elements. Everything's chemistry.
It definitely is.
It's all chemistry. In which the root word of chemistry is chemet. You get real deep. Street Prophet.
Up in the air, up in the air.
Sure, you can speak about that chemistry and chemet and telling you the scientific music